Today we're going to take a look at the differences in Cherwell and ServiceNow and just some very kind of basic how to move and add new fields to the form. So if we look in Cherwell here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new blueprint. And if I want to add fields, I'm first going to have to edit the business object and define my field here. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and I can type in new field. I just want text, 15 is fine. 15 is the characters. And I can save that to my blueprint. And now I can go to my form. I'm going to take a look at the incident overview form. Now, for moving fields and kind of having fields in general, one of the nice things about Cherwell is that you can literally drag and drop your fields anywhere. Now, it's nice and it's also not so nice. Not so nice being it's a little harder to make sure that everything lines up. Cherwell does offer tools to do this, so it makes it a little easier, but it's just it can be difficult. I mean, you can also go into right click and go to position and size and choose how far left, or you want the top, the width, the height, those things. So you can get extremely exact if you would like. Now I just added that field called new field, so I'm going to go over here and search for that. Here it is, and then all I have to do is drag and drop it wherever I want. So pretty quick, pretty easy to use. I can drag it on top of other fields if I want. There's really not a lot of limitation. It's just then it may look funny if you do things like that on your form. And then if I do want to do some alignment, I can up here as well. So you can see I've selected this description field and the new field. Say I want it to be the same size. I can select that and we can see that this has now become the same size as this. And then maybe I want to align it, align the tops. And so now we have aligned those tops. All right. Um, like I said, I just want to keep this brief for the overview on this. So let's go take a look at ServiceNow here. So I've already pulled up the incident form on this. With ServiceNow, remember that all changes are live in the environment instantly. Versus Cherwell, you do have to go through a scan and publication. You don't technically have to go through the scan and Cherwell, but it is recommended. So in ServiceNow, there's really two easy ways to change your form up. And they're going to be under your context menu, which is that hamburger button, and then configure. And then you'll see form design and form layout. So I'll go to layout here. This is the older way. They're trying, ServiceNow is having people go towards the form design way, which we'll show in just a moment here. But basically on the right, we can see all of the fields and if there's any splits or not. And on the left, if you'd like to add additional things like split, you will have the option. You can see begin split, split, end split, annotation, chart, those things. So there are ways to add those. Say I just want to add, we can see I've already added a new field already. So I'm going to do my test field. And then click add. You can see it adds it to the bottom. I can place it anywhere I want in these. Now, one thing to notice is unlike Cherwell, I do not have the ability to place it anywhere that I want. You technically might be able to through scripting, but that was not recommended to do. And once again, it comes with its good sides and bad sides. The good things is it's going to automatically be positioned the way that you have kind of stated it would be. There's no, you don't have to get down to the exact pixel to determine that. So that can be helpful, but you don't have full on control. So taking a look at form design, we have pretty similar, I guess it's not quite similar look and feel, but What we have is we can choose basically the number of columns for the different sections. Here we see the different fields. And then here we see the different field types. So if I want to add a true false field down here, I certainly can. And what I also want to do is I want to edit this. So it's a new true false field. We will call this ServiceNow true false, just because not feeling very original today. So we're able to add the field and change it right from the form designer or for the front from the form layout. So once I make that change, and let's go ahead and reload the form. We can see that that ServiceNow true false form field is right here as well. So that's a brief overview on changing fields. Both have their things that are good about them, both have things that are bad about them. I wouldn't say either one is right or wrong. I think that they're just different. And now you know a couple of the differences. Thanks and have a great day.